It's a prayer. Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. A house of prayer. Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. A house of prayer. No fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. Fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Fire on my altar never burn. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. I want to seek your face, seek your face. Say, Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. A house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. I want to seek your face, seek your face. Say, Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. A house of prayer. And the fire on my altar never burn out. Fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. I want to seek your face, seek your face. Say, Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. A house of prayer. Fire. Make me a house of prayer. Fire on my altar never burn out. Fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. I want to seek your face, say, Lord, Make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. A house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn. Make me a house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer.
Come on.
Day and night, night and day. Day and night, night and day. Make me a house of prayer. Fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Major pain, like a military man. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. Donzo, Sharingan, my gaze. I see you. Make me a house of praise. May a fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. Ha ha ha. Moo hoo ha ha ha. Moo hoo ha ha ha. What's up, y'all? Mr. Maskman / Mr. Love Man / Cat Daddy reporting for duty. I'm a blues brother. I'm a blues brother. I'm a bruised brother. I'm on a mission from God. I'm on a mission from God. Just heard that song yesterday. You know, God is something of a DJ. He plays music at certain particular times in your life, to make you feel certain things. He talks through people, have random strangers in the street saying words that only mean something to you in particular. Like that wizard MF is something of a DJ. Gotta give it up. Make me a house of prayer. That's what this channel is. I said, I engage in like fantasy and the imaginary. Mr. Maskman is the king of the dream world, the noble, the good Freddy Krueger. This is my world. I don't give a fuck what supernatural force you think you are. I got you handled. I got you locked, stocked, boxed, clocked. It's my world, bitch. You ain't doing nothing. So, Mr. Maskman / Mr. Love Man / Cat Daddy. This channel, and God just gave me the song yesterday in one of the worst, religious kind of places in the world, the New Orleans Mission. New Orleans Mission is one of the worst religious places, and it gives some of the worst sermons, some of the worst interpretation of that alien test tube baby zombie motherfucker Jesus. Some of the worst interpretations on how you should, have him as your fucking savior. Some of the worst shit ever. But some kind of way, just randomly they playing songs, and this is not like a gospel church. This ain't niggas playing shit. This is just a random optimized, songs playing, in some kind of way, I heard Never Lost by CC Wine is the song that God gave to me, because God said, I made the devil, that's a loss, but you, Edward, you may have had your struggles, you may have had your problems, but you Bill Goldberg to this game. You got like an undefeated streak. You never lost, so I'm giving that song to you. So I got the song Never Lost, a gospel song that she wrote to God, or probably Jesus more likely, but God gave it to me. Never Lost by CC. That's my song. I snatched that. I deboed the shit out of that song. And another song that just happened to play, like I think it's Friday, December 15th, 2023. Some kind of way I heard House of Prayer, because I said like my feelings towards Miss Banks, my feelings towards her, that's a fantasy, that's imaginary, that's, spooky, Edward shit. This is Mr. Maskman. This Two-Face. This is the nigga that's been reigning for 20 years, surviving everything. I got a 20-year reign. I've been the mascot flex in high school, in band class with Mr. Edwards playing the saxophone. Mr. Maskman is 20 years old. Edward is 34. Mr. Maskman turns 21 January 6, 2024. So we're trying to get in the grown man business, stop fantasizing about pussy and, actually get it. So so leaving certain, things, certain things behind, but, I want to like make things a part of the human history, a part of the record, get like solidify my spot in the Lamb's Book of Life. I believe that, not everything in the Bible is trash. Not everything. It's just the way that the Council of Nicaea and the Catholics arranged it. They put everything good about it and wrapped it up with the zombie, and it's just all fucked up. But this channel is a house of prayer. This channel is a house of prayer, and that's gonna become like one of a major song on this fucking channel. Like, I do not like gospel music. Number one, hate gospel music, hate country music. But at least gospel music can fucking jam. Gospel music jams like a motherfucker. I just don't listen to it. But I got a playlist, gospel songs that even I like. And as soon as I heard it, even though you're not supposed to pull out your phone in the mission, I had to like do that Shazam shit and make sure I got that particular version of that particular song, because that was God talking. Like, Mr. Maskman, this channel and what you talk about, this is a house of prayer, and you need to like make that a focal point of your channel. This is a house of prayer. You want to marry who? You want to do what? You done that damn sweet ass video to Brittany Williams? Come on, son. This is a house of prayer, nigga. Ain't nobody commenting, and you ain't going viral. Your loyal 300 is flipping out quietly to the shit you put out, man. They are losing their goddamn mind. Don't you remember Dr. Suike, the beautiful Nigerian woman who worked at University Hospital, that was tickled to death about the videos that she watched after you alerted her that you had a YouTube channel? She was dumbfounded that somebody was making shit like that. And when you pressed her about, well, what videos did you watch? Dr. Suike, you thought that was an Asian name, but she told you Suike was a Nigerian name. So Dr. Suike said, I watched the video about you getting your hair cut. That was the video. Dr. Suike, you a motherfucking liar. You a motherfucker. You know that wasn't the video. I mean, you would watch that far back, but you was like deep into my catalog. You was like tickled to death, because when I went into the hospital, like after the Dick Gregory, Patrice O'Neal vision, and I call it a vision because a lot of the shit that Dick and Patrice was saying in retrospect was kind of like nonsense. It's kind of nonsense, like on the back end. Like, a lot of the shit is, official, but a lot of shit is like kind of nonsense. So, and I'm going to talk about that next year. Look for it like July 2nd, 2024. When I turn 35, that's when I'll talk about the vision that involved Dick Gregory, Patrice O'Neal, I really want to make it a drop. I'm not going to make it a live stream because I only got 300. That's going to be a drop. I'm going to edit. I'm going to cut in clips. I'm going to do everything that I learned how to do in the 7 months that it's going to take me to like get my place, get furniture. The best I can do to put out a really hot video, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to like watch. I'm going to really try to do that video up. Look for July 2nd, 2024, the vision between Dick Gregory, Patrice O'Neal, marriage proposal. Look for it on Mr. Maskman / Mr. Love Man / Cat Daddy. The man you saw, the man that I put the camera on, I put all my stuff down, and then he just so happened to be sitting in my seat, I had a gang of stuff down, and he just snaked it, Niggas, see, that's why I don't talk to men. I ain't got no respect for men. Like, what kind of man does some shit like that? see somebody, clearly just, I want to sit here. Oh, I don't give a fuck. Somebody sit here, I want to sit here. Like, nigga, please. Don't trust black men. Don't particularly like black men. Very few black men builders. No matter what our differences are, no matter how I feel about him, I will probably never ever want to sit in the same room with this nigga. But Tariq Nasheed showed me how to be a man, showed me what manhood is all about, and it is what it is. That's the best definition of what a man is. And whenever we, start like printing up dictionaries, printing up books, and having pictures, the urban style, what is a man? Gotta have a picture of Tariq Nasheed. That's a goddamn man. Okay, back to business. Mr. Maskman / Mr. Love Man / Cat Daddy is on a 3-year plan to become profitable. In 3 years, I want to start making money on this MFing channel. And when I say money, I don't mean a few dollars. I mean enough money to support myself. I mean, I want to make $45,000 to $50,000 a year doing YouTube videos by the year 2027. 2024 is when I get started. So 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027. By the middle part of 2027, I want this to be like a fully profitable channel where I'm getting like good AdSense checks for the videos that I make, where I'm getting like good revenue, where I'm making really good money. I can really support myself and live a fully fleshed out adult lifestyle, as an artist, as an intellectual, as a public speaker, as a thought leader, as a poet, as a quasi entertainer, that sort of thing. 3 years I want to make Mr. Maskman Incorporated, the Mr. Maskman organization. I want to make it profitable. I want to make it make money. So, House of Prayer. That's what this channel is. Everything I'm talking to God. I ain't talking to you. I give my phone number. I give email addresses. 30,000, like 60,000 people have seen Mr. Maskman in the lifetime of this channel. In these YouTube streets, I'm really well known as a mid-level YouTuber. Like, ain't nobody really bigger than me as a mid-sized YouTuber, as somebody with as few subscribers as I have. Like, I got the best ratio. Like, my statistics are incredible, amazing, supernatural, beyond. I'm the GOAT. I'm LL Cool J to this game, man. I'm the best. It's just Jay-Z ass niggas rule the world. Sometimes, somebody that makes themselves president of the company and makes themselves popping even though you're better than them. And they want to do gangster stuff instead of cool, lyrical music. They want to talk about robbing and weight pushing when you talking about cool and my radio and I'm bad. And they want to talk about pushing weight and rock. Sometimes they just do that, man. They thieves, man. They rob us. They stick up kids, man. We hood niggas. What can we do? What we do against these knife toting, gun toting niggas, old ski mask wearing motherfucker. So this is a house of prayer. Mr. Maskman slash Mr. Love Man slash Cat Daddy. This is a house of prayer. I talk to God. I'm talking to God. I'm putting it up as a part of the human record. I'm making it known that I stated it, and the good people, the good men and women at YouTube has made it to where as long as I don't do nothing stupid like deleting the video, like I do this shit like it's pornography. Once I put it out, it's out. I can't take it back. I can't delete it. I can't edit it. If I showed it, I showed it. It's out there. I love like pornographers, pornographic film actresses. Most of all, ain't nothing better than a porn star, and ain't no nun, ain't no nurse, ain't no surgeon better than a porn star. Best women ever. So if they put their bodies out there and they hate it for that, then I can't be deleting videos because that's just gonna get my channel deleted. So if I put it out, it's out. It's done. It's once I click the button, I ain't altering nothing. I ain't changing nothing. You know, it's frozen in time. Like once the strikes come off my channel, I'll play with it. But anything I made from 2023 back, never gonna change it from that point on. Like it's frozen. I ain't never changed it. I ain't never editing it. Forever. It's ever gonna be the same forever on the channel. I ain't thumbnails, all that. Forever from 2023 to 2015. What you see is, and the profile picture is never gonna change. I'm the original red shirt. I'm red shirt. Trey Rags did not steal that shit from me, but I'm red shirt. I'm the original red shirt. Okay. I'm a menace. I'm a menace. Oh my God. So shout out to Trey Rags. I'm a menace. Dunzeldorf nigga from Dunzeldorf, Shreveport, Louisiana. I gotta do a playlist, for the man who for the man that's kind of like, hey Todd, for the man who kind of like put Louisiana on the map, that's kind of my age. The man that kind of like made Louisiana popular for like a young generation. I got to do something for Hurricane Chris. It's necessary. It's just necessary. The two most well-known young niggas from Shreveport, Louisiana is Hurricane Chris and Mr. Maskman. It's like we put Shreveport on the map. And us two niggas put Shreveport on the map, man. I ain't trying to say I'm on Hurricane Chris's level. Hurricane Chris is like way beyond, me. I'm a real small YouTuber, but as far as this YouTube streets and black YouTube and the culture and all that shit, Mr. Maskman, made Shreveport like a whole thing. So I got to give it up to Hurricane Chris. Look for the Hurricane Chris playlist. Hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, I'm in the club hollering, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, the club, hey baby, Hollywood baby is a DJ in Shreveport, Louisiana. That's not about a girl. A Baby is a DJ. It was his theme song. Baby, Hollywood Baby is a DJ in Shreveport. He made a theme song, and the theme song was so good it became his hit song, and it like launched his rap career. Hurricane Chris. So this is Mr. Maskman. I did a video. I did a short. This is a drop. This is an actual video. This is a drop. But I did a short. I gotta find another name. Let's just call if I do a short, let's just call it a promo. 60-second, 30-second video, that's a promo. I'm a wrestling guy. I love professional wrestling. I did a promo about I don't know what another name for a promo. Jim Cornette probably there's probably another nickname for a promo, but this is called a promo. I did a promo for the channel, called Hot Take. Lil Wayne is better than Eminem. Lil Wayne is a better rapper than Eminem. Lil Wayne could out-rap Eminem because Lil Wayne has a higher level of creativity than Eminem has. He's just a more creative, more lyrical rapper. Is the only reason that Lil Wayne is not recognized as better than Eminem is because Lil Wayne is the least competitive rapper that has ever existed in all the time. He is the least like nobody has less competition in him than Lil Wayne. Nobody. Like hip hop is like formed on battling. Like that's what it's about. Battle rap and ciphers and all of that. Like that's what hip hop is about. And Lil Wayne is like a damn hippie when it comes to like competing. Like he don't care. He does not compete. He has been dissed and he won't diss you back. He just don't compete. But like he's like better. Way better than Eminem. And I did like a hot take, for the channel. And somebody kind of argued with me. They didn't really give good points. I said I talked to the guy in the I talked to the guy that was corresponding with me, and he was like, I asked him like, what series of albums does Eminem have that can compare to the Carter series? Because Lil Wayne got a whole lot of shit, but specifically the Carter. Like what thing does Eminem have that's as culturally relevant to hip hop as the Carter? And he was like Eminem's first and second album. And like, I'm not a music lover. I don't like music. I listen to music like y'all N-words listen to porn. Like how you feel about porn is how I feel about music. I use it, but I don't give a dang about it or the people who do it. The only artist that I care about is R. Kelly. I can take R. Kelly and throw literally everybody else away. Like, just give me my R. Kelly. That's the only musician I need, and I don't need no more music. I can just listen to the music that's in television. Like, I just listen to the theme songs. I don't need music. I don't like music. Music annoys the shit out of me. But ain't nothing don't nothing annoy me more than first thing in the morning somebody want to play some goddamn music. Let's turn on the radio, listen to some music. Turn that bullshit off. I want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear the news. I want to hear Tom Joyner morning show. I want to hear the Steve Harvey morning show. I want to hear Ricky Smiley. I want to hear no goddamn music. I want to hear some Howard Stern. I want to hear some Joe Rogan. I want to hear some talking. I don't want to listen to no mother sucking music. So I ain't as big of a music expert, but I'm very familiar that Lil Wayne, put out the Carter, and the Carter was like, when Wayne was putting out the Carter, man, he just had everybody dumbfounded by how he was rapping and what he was talking about. And so I like Eminem ain't got nothing like the Carter. Eminem ain't got nothing like that. Here's how I feel about Eminem. Here's how I feel about Eminem. Eminem is what would happen if scientists went into a lab and tried to create the like if scientists wanted to make a rapper, like if scientists got together, let's make a great rapper, it would be Eminem. Because he has his technical ability, like his monosyllabic, rhyme patterns, and how he, talks about, these dark and depressing, moody subjects, that, is like, there's something special about Eminem, in terms of how skilled he is. But you New York niggas gotta stop giving white boys, top 5 credit. Nobody in the hood resonates with the stuff that Eminem talks about. Yeah, a real nigga like me can relate to wanting to bury your mama, like, cause I'm a real nigga. But like a hood nigga or a street nigga can't relate to wanting to kill your mama. Nobody can relate to no shit like that from the hood or the streets. I mean, people's mama has people have literally like niggas from the hood have been put in jail by their mama, have been like, they mama have done attempted murder, and they still love their mama. Can't nobody in the hood relate to the shit that Eminem's talking about. He is not top 5. He is just an amazing, scientific, technically proficient, excellent rapper. So I say Eminem should be like top 10. Top 10, somebody said top 15. Somebody said top 20. I think Eminem like is so good and so talented that he deserves to make the top 10 in a black art form. Definitely, it's a black art form. Black people need to be celebrated. Black people need to be appreciated. Black people need to be given preferential treatment. But you cannot undercut or discount how important and how significant Eminem was to the culture. And he's never been any kind of a culture vulture. He's never done any kind of dirty, J Lo, Pink, you know, MC search nonsense. He's always been on a level. He's always been a good dude. He helped Sway get his show. Eminem is a good dude, but he's not top 5. He's top 10. And I say, Eminem, if I'm not, like I say, I don't like music. I don't like it. I just have listened to some and I got great taste. But I would say Eminem is probably number 8 in the top 10. But since we're having a discussion about hip hop, since we're having a discussion about music, and you idiots keep having these stupid ass top 10, top this, a hip hop, blah, 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 blah. You idiots keep having this moronic, nonsensical discussion about rankings in hip hop. I figure I would give you Mr. Maskman's top 5. So I'm going to title this channel is a house of prayer and Mr. Maskman top 5 of hip hop, as much as I can fit into the title. So this is Mr. Maskman's top 5 in numeral, in order. Like, this is the order. Like, if I say it's 5, then 5 is the 5th, 4th is the 4th, 3rd is the 3rd. This is the top 5 in order of importance, significance, relevance, talent. This is Mr. Maskman's top 5 of hip hop. All of your lists have to stand up and be judged up against my list. And I'm somebody who don't even like music. But I know what I'm talking about. I know my stuff. I got a college degree. I lost my college degree and the paper degree is gone. Go look up back in my day, Hulkamania's running wild. On the channel, picture of Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees facing off, Freddy versus Jason. It's on the channel. Best video I've ever made. Someday I'll top it, but it's the best video I've ever made. Laid it all out there. I could have died shortly thereafter that video. I could have froze to death on the street. I could have been locked in a basement by some pedophile named David McGee. I don't want to say that. Alleged. In my opinion, my theory, he's a criminal of some sort. The shit he was doing to me is not something that a normal man would do. Go check out my video on Edward J. Anderson, Jr., the creeper of the Osmond Inn. When I get YouTube Premium, I'm going to put that video over here. The creeper at the Osmond Inn. Oh, creepy, weird ass nigga that was very concerned about, me washing my ass. So this is Mr. Maskman's top 5 of hip hop. The top 5, goats. The top 5 goats of hip hop, all-time greats. The most important figures, the best, the absolute, the people who made hip hop what it is. This is Mr. Maskman's top 5. Does your top 5 compare or match my top 5? What do you think of this top 5? Do you agree? Do you disagree? How can you challenge? How can you fight the names that I picked in my top 5? How dare you contest any one of the niggas I put in this top 5? You out of your goddamn mind. I mean, maybe you can rearrange the order. Maybe. But every one of these niggas deserves to be in the top 5 no matter what you niggas think. Eventually, I'm going to start listening to their actual albums and breaking down lyrics for real, and tell you why specifically each one earn their position in the top 5. But as much as I know about hip hop, for as much as I've listened to it, as somebody who don't like music but does enjoy hip hop, does enjoy theme songs. One of my favorite songs is the theme song to Captain Planet. Captain Planet, he's a hero, gonna take pollution down to zero. Xena Warrior Princess, that sort of thing. So let's get it. Mr. Maskman's top 5. Number 5 of the top 5 all-time greats, most influential people in hip-hop. And number 5 is specifically why Eminem is not top 5, but top 10, maybe 8. The nigga that I picked as number 5 is why Eminem isn't top 5. 5 is the reason that Eminem and all people like him did not make it into the top 5. You're gonna say if when I tell you number 5, you're gonna say Eminem's way better. Eminem's better than him in every way. And Eminem can out rap and tear him apart. Like Eminem trashes him. But when I tell you who number 5 is, you're gonna be like, God damn, God damn, who's more relevant to hip hop than number 5, Edward Anderson's Edward J. Anderson Jr. Like you can't take number 5 out of hip hop and replace him with Eminem. You can't do it. Hip hop couldn't function. You can't take him out of the top 5 and put Eminem in his spot. So when I tell you top 5, number 5, that's why Eminem isn't in the top 5. 5 is the reason I don't put Eminem in top 5. Number 5. And honorable mention for the top 10. I'm not a music fan, but the top 10, number 6 and number 7, the people who didn't make it into the top 5. Honorable mention before I get into the top 5. Number 6, as far as the top 5 greatest hip hop figures of all time, Tupac, Amari Shakur. Tupac doesn't make it into the top 5, but he's number 6. He's one of the most relevant. He's one of the most important figures in all of hip hop. He's one of the most special figures of all of hip hop. Revolutionary. Everybody that met him, everybody that talked to him, had a special connection with him. Tupac can't, go unmentioned, when we talk about hip hop conversations and the all-time greats. But the reason Tupac doesn't make it into the top 5 is everybody says that Tupac didn't really have bars like that. But Tupac made you feel what he's saying. Like he had the same kind of thing that DMX had. Like DMX was better as a rapper, but like you just felt in your gut like the things that Tupac was saying. Like Tupac just made you feel it like in your soul, in your heart. So Tupac is number 6 as far as the top 5 greatest of all time. Tupac is number 6. Tupac Amari Shakur, he is number 6 as far as the all-time greats, the GOATs of hip-hop, the most important, the best to ever do it. The best to ever do it. Tupac is number 6. Number 7, Biggie Smalls. And Biggie Smalls because he was just, like the most talented lyricist of all time. And it's only because he died prematurely that he didn't just eclipse, the motherfucking weight pusher, the king, number 1. Okay. The only reason that Biggie is 7 and not 1 is because the weight pusher outlived him. Okay, let's do this. Mr. Maskman's top 5 hip-hop artists, GOATs, the greatest of all time, the greatest to do hip-hop. Number 5, the reason that Eminem doesn't make it. Snoop Dogg. Snoop D-O-G-G. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is number 5 GOATs of hip-hop. How many times have you ever heard Snoop Dogg's name brought up in top five conversations? You hear all kind of weird old names in these top conversations. Sometimes people even bring up Andre 3000, and Andre 3000 has like what did he do, like one album, maybe like The Love Below, and then he was a part of a MF and duo, and is so goddamn insecure and self-conscious that he don't even rap anymore, and he want to use his name and popularity to get street niggas to buy an album where he's playing the flute. Like, if you don't have no confidence in your ability to rap, you expect me to pay money to hear you play a flute? You ain't Kenny G, nigga. Snoop Dogg, The Chronic, Crippin', Pimp Energy, Gin and Juice, Rolling Down the Street. You know, very, very, like, really just made gangster rap, like, took gangster rap, from like the scary, intimidating, um ghetto boys and NWAs, and made it like, accessible and cool. It's like, Snoop Dogg, you believed everything that Snoop was saying. You believed that he was a Crip that would pull out a gun and shoot you at the drop of a hat, but you believed that you could actually kick it with Snoop. You believed that you could talk to Snoop. You believed that Snoop had an intimidating aura, but he was approachable. And Snoop Dogg ain't no lyrical miracle rap you, but like Snoop Dogg really be saying some fly, stuff, and Snoop Dogg puts together his words in a particular way. Don't nobody got a flow like Snoop Dogg. Don't nobody rap like Snoop Dogg. Nobody. And it really ain't all that impressive what he does. I mean, if you put it up against what Eminem does, it's like scientifically, Eminem shit is better, but you don't feel it the same. You don't feel what Eminem's saying like you feel what Snoop Dogg is saying. Snoop Dogg is just leagues above, head and shoulders above what other people do. Uncle Snoop, Big Snoop Dogg, the D-O-G-G, the Dog. The original, before the DMX Dog, there was Snoop Dogg. So Snoop Dogg is number 5 of Mr. Maskman's top 5 of hip-hop. Number 4. Somebody who you niggas are completely inexcusable for leaving out of top 5 conversations. I can't believe how many you ingrates, how many you don't owe. I'm not satisfied with the work you produce. Oh, I'm gonna get everything from you. Oh, I want the milk for free. Oh, I don't want to pay for adult entertainment. Oh, I want to rob you or what you do. Man, screw you for not making number 4 in the top 5 somewhere. Number 4 should have always been in top 5 conversations. How dare you keep this nigga out of top 5 conversations? You ain't shit for that. Number 4, Ice Cube. Ice Cube. Ice Cube is number 4 in Mr. Maskman's top 5 of hip hop. And here's why Ice Cube is number 4. Ice Cube wrote for Eazy-E. Ice Cube wrote for a lot of the people in NWA. Ice Cube wrote for himself. Ice Cube was Today a Good Day. Ice Cube was one of the original gangster rappers. Then he was a crunk rapper. Then he was a political rapper. Then he was a diss rapper. Then it's like, well, who's more versatile than Ice Cube? Who's better than Ice Cube? Who can out-rap? Who's got a better flow? Who's more intimidating? Who's more creative? Man, can't nobody touch Ice Cube. Ice Cube is beyond great. He's beyond talented. He's beyond skilled. And you not putting Ice Cube in every top 5 conversation for his contributions to hip hop is ungoddamn forgivable. And that's why none of you silly ass top 5 conversations have any relevance at all. It ain't nothing, because I never hear his name brought up, maybe once or twice, but I've never heard Ice Cube's name brought up. So the fact that number 4 don't get brought up in the top 10, top 5, man, screw y'all. Ice Cube. And in my opinion, Ice Cube could beat number 3. in going toe to toe because of what the weight pusher said in his song that I might mention in this video. He made this song like the weight pusher, F him, screw you, number one, the king of hip hop, the nigga with the dreads that Ari Spears don't like. The weight pusher said something about number three that was true as fuck. And because of what he said is why he can't beat Ice Cube. Number three is the most talented rapper of all time. Nobody's more talented than number three, but because of work ethic, it's about work ethic. Because number three doesn't have the work ethic, because number three has a like AI kind of like feeling about practice and about being consistent with your craft and really trying to like elevate the art form, because number three doesn't push hard enough. He can't F with Ice Cube. Ice Cube would tear him apart. Ice Cube would tear number three apart. But I cannot actually give Ice Cube a higher position than number three. If I could make Ice Cube number three and make number three number four, I would, but I can't. But Ice Cube, I wish you was number three, but you're number four. Particularly because Go to Church, you put 1 for the money, 2 for the show, and 3 for the pussy. When it should have been 1 for the money, 2 for the woman, 3 for the show. The money comes first. Gotta have money to support yourself, gotta have resources. Then it's the woman, because the woman gives you everything that you have. The woman is the show, the woman is what they come for. And then it's the show. 1 for the money, 2 for the woman, 3 for the show. Respect women, love women. Not you too, Ice Cube. Come on, son. 1 for the money, 2 for the woman, 3 for the show. Fix Go to Church. Okay, number 5, Snoop Dogg. That's why a scientific, super intricate rapper like Eminem doesn't make it, because you gonna take Snoop out to put Eminem in? You gonna take Snoop out to put Eminem in a black art form? You gonna take him out, you New York niggas? You gonna do that? You gonna take Snoop Dogg out to put him in? And what has Eminem done that compares to the level of contribution of an Ice Cube? How much has he done? Like, compared to how much Ice Cube has done for the culture, like how much is Eminem like going toe to toe? Like, how much has he done for the culture? Come on, son. Okay, number five, Snoop Dogg. Number 4, Ice Cube. Number 3, the God MC, Nas. Nas is number 3. If you know number 3, then you know number 1. The man who made Ether. Nas is the most talented rapper of all time. It's just he don't work hard enough. He don't work hard enough. He don't want it bad enough. He don't try enough. So he'll go down as top 5. He'll go down as, one of the greatest. But he kind of like, I kind of look at Nas like I look at Lauryn Hill. Now, I got way more respect for Nas than I have for Lauryn Hill. Way more. Because to me, Lauryn Hill ain't shit at all. Fuck Lauryn Hill. You made one hot album, and now for the rest of your life, showing shows, you showing up late as hell, you giving lackluster performances. I would never pay my money to go see Lauryn Hill. I don't want to speak to Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill is whack ass F now, and she can screw you, bitch. I don't give a fuck about Lauryn Hill. But Nas, God MC is number 3, and for like nobody's more talented than Nas. Nas is kind of like the Eddie Murphy hip hop, just a prodigy, just born gifted at a high level to just elevate the art to another level. It's just he didn't have Eddie's work ethic. He just didn't want it as bad as Eddie. He just didn't, keep contributing to the art form. He kind of like just sort of faded into the background and didn't become an elder statesman, didn't get on the board, didn't get on the council, didn't influence hip-hop. Like, Nas didn't have any kind of cultural relevance to hip-hop at all. Like, don't nobody really even talk about Nas anymore. And Nas is like the greatest, you know, in terms of what he is capable of on the mic. So Nas is number 3. Okay, top 2. Number 2 should be number 1, but that weight pusher, that thief and a robber, the man who shot his brother because he stole a ring from him, is number 1. So number 2, hip hop. The man who gave you the term. The man who gave you the term GOAT. LL Cool J, the greatest of all time, the original greatest of all time, the first GOAT, the original GOAT, the GOAT of all GOATs, the king of kings, the boss of bosses, the man that put Def Jam on the map, put it on his back for 24 years. It's time for war. LL Cool J, number 2, king of hip hop, the Dark King, the Silent King, the man who would be King Simba. LL Cool J. Number 2. I'm bad. LL Cool J is number 2 in the top 5 greatest of all time. So let's get it. Mr. Maskman, top 5. You think Eminem is top 5? You want to take out any one of these people and put Eminem in a black art form made by black people, and roots come from the South, started in New York. American blacks made this, and you want to put a white boy, you New York niggas want to put a white boy in front of all these niggas? You want to take out Snoop Dogg to put Eminem in? Snoop Dogg? Like, yeah, Eminem's a better rapper than Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg can't do what Eminem does. But can Eminem do what Snoop does? Who can do what Snoop does? Nobody can do what Snoop does. Nobody. Snoop, even E40 can't do what Snoop does. Nobody can beat Snoop. But Chameleonaire, that was a good try. I'm gonna leave a link to your song Roll Call. You that was a good ass try, trying to be Snoop. But that was just one song. You couldn't make a whole career out of being a Snoop clone. Like there are whole, rappers who will just sound like other rappers. Like think Ja Rule. Like Ja Rule kind of like is a DMX clone. Like Ja Rule is like, he's his own artist. I got a lot of respect for Moranzio Vance. He was doing a lot of hating on Ja Rule for sounding so much like DMX, and like Ja Rule got roasted by like 50, and I'm a 50 fan to the nth degree. So if 50 don't F with Ja Rule, then I don't F with Ja Rule. But there are rappers that are clones, but can't nobody do what Snoop does. Ain't nobody Snoop. So number 5, Snoop Dogg. Number 4 is Ice Cube. Number 3 is Nas. Number 2, LL, the original, the true GOAT, the rightful king of hip hop. And number 1, fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. I hate you, nigga. I hate you so goddamn much. I hate you more than I can imagine. More than you can imagine. I'm from the South. I'm from Louisiana. I'm a real Southern gentleman. How dare you take Beyonce from a better nigga? Oh, you weight pusher. Thank you, Soulja Boy, for dissing this nigga in a J. Cole conversation. Thank God for you, Soulja. You was talking about a backpack rapper and you brought up a motherfucking nigga who punched weight. Thank God for you, Soulja. Thank God for Soulja. Seren, please come back to the internet. You love Soulja Boy as much as I do. He brought up Jay-Z in a goddamn J. Cole conversation. Jay-Z is number 1. Rockefeller. He's the greatest of all time. He's the greatest of all time. Don't nobody have a better life than Jay-Z. Nobody. No man will ever, has ever lived that will live a better life than Jay-Z. Nobody's a better rapper. Nobody's got better albums. Nobody's better. He's the best. He's just the best. He's just the best. And it's terrible. It sucks. You New York niggas are a goddamn fool for letting that nigga rise to the top of hip-hop. I hate you niggas for that. That's why nobody cares about New York rap anymore. That's why the South South took over. Could you let him become the king of hip hop? James, you out of your mind. Oh God. All right, Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. I want to see your face, Lord. Make me a house. Make me a house of prayer, a house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. I want to see your face, Lord. Make me a house, set it off. Make me a house. She gon' already know, set it off. She gon' already know, set it off. She gon' already know. Make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. I want to see your face. What is your real name, Father God? Your house. You got a name too. Not Jesus. What is your name? What is your name? I think it starts with a J. Say, Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. I want to see your face. Say, Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer, a house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. God is a DJ on my altar, never burn out. DJ on my altar, never. Oh, record spinning nigga on my altar, never. White man, white hat. Lone Ranger, born in darkness, on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. Wizard of Oz, Wizard of Oz, Wizard of Oz, Wizard of Oz. I said, Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. I want to see your face, Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer, a house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. Damon Wayans, Major Pain, make me a house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. Donzo, Exactly E, the lesbian homie. Subreddit, anime loving women, altar never burn out. Anime loving women, One Piece, the greatest now. Yu Yu Hakusho, greatest ever. Dragon Ball Z brought it to America. My altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. You want a cookie? You got my top 5? Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. See your face. Fuck cookie from Tree 4. Make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. I don't deal with no chicks named after food. No cookies, no peaches, nothing. Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer, a house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. May the fire on my altar never burn out. The fire on my altar never burn out. May the fire on my altar never burn out. Make me a house of prayer. Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. I wanna see your face. Oh, faith. Lord, make me a house. Make me a house of prayer. A house of prayer. Day and night, night and day. Day and night, night and day. Day and night, night and day. Darkest of times. Darkest of times. Day and night, night and day. Sir. Take it. I'm doing something. So I can't. Huh?
It's a button. It's one.
I can't do it right now. I'm recording the video.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'll do it when I get done. All right, man. I gotta sign off. The spirits are talking. Spirits are moving. That's Mr. Maskman Top 5. Mr. Maskman / Mr. Loveman / Cat Daddy is a house of prayer. That's my top 5. Let me sign off in the words of Thug Titian, a legendary figure in the YouTube annals. He would put those wicked evil, the evil baby mamas. There are a lot of great, wonderful baby mamas, but there are some that are evil. He would put those women in check and all women that were trying to make men slaves. He would put them in check. Thug Titian, can't find none of his stuff on the internet anymore. He's a legendary figure in the annals of hip hop. You know, you dudes has got some of his work, you know, send it to me, email it to me, edwardanderson012@gmail.com. I want to repost it, you know. His work needs to be studied. You know, I wish he would come back to the internet, but he's long gone. You know, check him out. He would always say more later. In the words of Daniel Freeman, my chicken wing eating, chip stacking nigga from the Rise and Grind, how to make $1 out of 15 cents. You know, a real nigga that would call somebody on the phone, not like Tariq that blocked you for trying to get private attention. Daniel Freeman, you a real one. The Rise and Grind, how to hustle. He would say, next time, partner, and me, the judge. This is a case. This is my verdict. That's the top 5. That's what this channel is. It's art. It's a house of prayer. Bang, bang is the sound of the gavel. Bang, bang is the sound of the gun. Put a 9 in Jesus 9 times buried in there. Get rid of that zombie alien motherfucker. That nigga ain't got no real daddy. He ain't human. Bang, 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 9 bangs and bury the motherfucker. I know a gun will do it. Okay. Next time, more later, Thug Titian. I got 15%. Thug Titian, more later. Daniel Freeman, next time, partner, Edward, the judge. Bang, bang is the sound of the gavel. Bang, bang is the sound of the gun. And I'm the Beyonder. And I am beyond you. This is the Beyonder rap. Let's get it in. Y'all have been beyond cruel. I am beyond old, and I am beyond cold. I am beyond good, and I am beyond great. I am beyond straight, and I am beyond sweet. I am beyond kind, and I am beyond fine. Something like wine. Sip your wine doing your show. Sip your wine doing your show. Some like wine. Y'all have been beyond cruel. I am beyond old, and I am beyond cold. I am beyond good, and I am beyond great. I am beyond straight, and I am beyond sweet. I am beyond kind, and I am beyond fine. Something like wine. I am the Beyonder, and I am beyond you.